Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. We are continuing on with our review of the 2024 Team SIGs that were released last year in December. But before we get into that, I just want to make mention again that I do have a spreadsheet down in my description box below where you can look at all 30 MLB teams in this game ranked from worst to best or best to worst, however you like to look at it. And they include the new 2024 Team SIGs. So if you are interested in choosing a team for the new year in 2025, or you just want to know where teams are ranked, what pitching is best, what batting is best, and what overall is best, I would suggest checking that spreadsheet in my description box down below. But let's start off here with the St. Louis Cardinals, and we'll be going through the National League Central in this video and finishing off with the National League East in the next video. And the next video should be the reveal of my new team, so hope you guys are there for that. Anyways, Cardinals starting off here. For batters, they didn't get a lot of batters this year, just one in fact, and it's been kind of the opposite. In the past years, the Cardinals have had good pitching, but good batting and bad pitching, and they've only gotten singular pitching cards in the past couple of years. But this year, their batting just didn't show up, and it clearly shows in their signatures. Only Brendan Donovan right here was the single and only signature card from last year, 69 base overall card. He does have another sig for the Cardinals from 2022. You guys can actually see it if you go into the collection here. His 2022 card is worse than the 2024, so it is an upgrade. But other than that, no new sigs for the Cardinals, just Brendan Donovan right there. Like I said, again, the Cardinals batting did not show up this year. Paul Goldschmidt's on the decline, and as well, Nolan Arenado did not play as well as he usually does. They are getting up in age though, so it does make sense for their decline to start happening. Next up, the pitching though. The Cardinals got a couple of good pitching arms this year and a bullpen arm. And as I said in past years, Ryan Helsley was the only SIG card for 2023. And then if you look down a little bit further, Giovanni Gallegos is the only SIG card as a pitcher for 2021. So nice to see a change, but wish that the Cardinals had a better balance of SIGs from the last year. Anyways, Eric Fedde, 24 right here, who is currently a free agent. He may have signed with the team. If you did, please let me know in the comment section down below. But Eric Fedde here, 71 base overall. He pitched in Japan, I believe, or Korea for the past year or two. He played for the Nationals before. I believe he has a SIG with the Nationals, but he never was a great pitcher. This year, though, a much better year. He's revitalized his career. He's a great pitcher. I shouldn't say great, a good pitcher now. Very good 2 or 3 or even 4 or 5 starting pitcher here, though. 3.3 ERA, 9-9, 154 strikeouts. Cardinals did not win a lot of games this year, but this is a decent starting pitcher for them. And then next, Sonny Gray here, who is the cream of the crop for starting pitchers for the Cardinals now. 73 base overall. I'm not sure now that Waino is out of the game. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong though, Sonny Gray here might be the best starting pitcher for the Cardinals to get. So he had a great year here, 3.84 ERA, 13-9, 203 strikeouts. So Sonny Gray at age 34, actually 35, is still doing very, very well. I don't know if he's a free agent or not. He may still be with the Cardinals, but a great season from him, and he's still pitching like his 2014, 2015 self, and it's great to see Sonny Gray do an awesome job here, and every stat above 70 base. So Cardinals teams, this is definitely a starting pitcher card you want to look for. And finally, one relief pitcher, Andrew Kittredge, who I didn't know played for the Cardinals. I only found out in the middle of the season. I thought he was still on the Rays, but he had a good year, 2.8 ERA, 5-5 record, 67 strikeouts, 64 base overall, same as Helsley from last year. Not really ideal, and that 53 stamina doesn't really help. Nothing really above 70, 69 break and location, close to 70, but not the greatest Cardinals relief pitcher you'd like to see, but still, it's a decent card at least. And that does it for the Cardinals. Next up, we have the Chicago Cubs. Now, the Cubs did pretty well this year, not good enough to make it into the postseason. Let's start off with the batters, and we only have actually, sorry, just like the Astros, the Cubs did get quite a few SIGs this year. I'm getting them mixed up with a different team. 4 batters right here. Let's look at all of them. First off, Nico Horner from 24, 69 base overall second baseman. He has a couple other SIG years for the Cubs, so if you do get this card, I believe it's middle of the pack. He has a better year, I am pretty sure. You can check the collection for yourself. Low power though, and a good 5-tool train card that you could get 5-tool on. Get that high power on the train, and then good speed as well, good for barrel it up if you want to land that skill set on him, but a decent second base card to start off here in Nico Horner. And then next, Dansby Swanson 2024. He got one from 2023, a SIG card that is from 2023 as well. A little bit different than his last SIG card. His SIG card from 23 is actually better than this. Nothing above 70 with the hitting stats as far as power, eye, and contact goes, but great fielding. He is a shortstop, so that is very important for shortstops in this game to have that good defense. He didn't have the best offensive season, kind of regressed from last year. 242 average, 16 home runs, 19 stolen bases. So if you do get the Swanson card, it's actually not the worst thing in the world as a shortstop. Just would have liked to see those hitting stats be a bit better. Next up, Ian Happ, and Ian Happ has been on the Cubs for a while now. I believe he's the sole remaining component from the 2016 World Series winning team. Correct me if I'm wrong, Cubs teams. I'm pretty sure Ian Happ was on that Cubs team. If not, he was there since 2017. Regardless though, 69 base overall SIG here. His SIG cards have been very consistent, and his production has been very consistent with the Cubs in the past 5 years or so. I'm not sure how many SIGs he has for the Cubs, but I know it's at least 4. So Ian Happ here, a good card. I think this might be exact same as some of his other SIG cards. I'm not too sure, but either way, it's a decent one. 74 power, 70 eye, and the fielding is not too important since he's an outfielder, but the hitting stats are serviceable. And with Ian Happ, almost every single year, it's like you're going to get a decent signature card for him if he performs well. So that's Ian Happ. And finally, Seiya Suzuki with his first ever, or sorry, I could be wrong, second signature card. Yes, second signature card. It is not better than his 2023 card, unfortunately. 66 base overall. He is a DH and right field option. Low fielding for right field isn't the worst. Right field is actually the least vital position for fielding, so if you wanted to stick him in the outfield, you could, but ideally you want someone out there that's pretty fast that can get to the ball good quickly. Anyway, Seiya here, good hitting stats if you train him well. 283 average, 21 home runs, 16 stolen bases. Not the worst card in the world, but then again, playing him at DH would probably be better. Low base overall, but good hitting stats. And then for the pitchers, they got a good amount, 4 pitchers as well, and Shota Imanaga is one of them. Let's look at Jameson Taillon first, though. 71 base overall. He did not have a great start with the Cubs last year. This year, a little bit better. 3.27 ERA, 12-8 record, 125 strikeouts, 68 base velocity, a little bit low for the liking, but good location and fastball. Breaks a little low as well, but middle of the pack starter for the Cubs. You would take this, I think, any day as a Cubs team. Next, though, the best starting pitcher to come out of the Cubs from 2024 and a Cy Young candidate at one point, Shota Imanaga from I'm not even going to say anything. Sorry, my mind was going off. 2.91 ERA, 15-3, 174 strikeouts, 29 games played. He had a very good rookie year. I don't know if he won Rookie of the Year. He may have. If you Cubs teams know, let me know in the comment section. But this is a top-tier starting pitcher for the Cubs. Since John Lester's no longer in the game and a couple other cards, Kyle Hendricks may be out of the league pretty soon. He's not doing well. I think he's still in the game, but I think Kyle Hendricks holds the overall mark for the best starting pitcher on the Cubs. Imanaga may have that soon enough here, but a very good starting pitcher, very solid overall, great location and velocity. A little low on the break, but that's not terrible. And then for relief pitchers, we have Miller 24 here, Tyson Miller, 2.32 ERA, 5-1 and 54 strikeouts, 66 base card. I didn't know much about Tyson Miller this past season, so not much to say about him other than he's a really decent relief pitcher, not the greatest in the world. Still, 66 base is very serviceable. And then we have Porter Hodge here, who I didn't know about as well. 1.88 ERA, 3-1 record, 52 strikeouts, and 9 saves. He gets the closing pitcher role. I'm not sure if he closed more games than any other pitcher on the Cubs this past year. Regardless, though, 68 base overall relief pitcher is getting up there as one of the better ones. Pretty sure he might be one of the best Cubs pitchers as far as relief pitchers and closers go. Next to Aroldis Chapman, who is also a 68 base in this game. So Cubs teams definitely want to look out to get Porter Hodge here. And that does it for their pitchers. Let's go now to the Milwaukee Brewers, who did make the postseason, but as we all know, got eliminated by the Mets in the wild card round. Looking at the batters, a few batters here. First off, Wilson Contreras. I believe this is his second or third SIG with the Milwaukee Brewers. 69 base overall, great hitting catcher. 66 fielding is not the worst thing in the world. For catchers, you do want fielding to be high, just like shortstops. Still, you can train this to a reasonable amount and get good hitting stats as well as good fielding. 281 average, 23 home runs. The Brewers have really been paying good dividends with him since getting him from the Braves. And then Bryce Terang here. 2024. Has another SIG for them from last year. This is definitely much better than that one. A good barrel it up card, as well as a 5-tool player card if you want to train him for that with that low power. Good barrel it up card with high speed and high fielding. 50 stolen bases, 7 home runs, and a 254 average. And for more years to come, if Turang stays on the Brewers, I think he's going to get better and better as time goes on. And as a rookie here, we have Jason Churio. 70 base overall. Lowest stat is I, so this is another good 5-tool player card candidate. And looking at his stats from the past year, 275 average. Jackson, not Jason. Jackson Churio. Forgive my wrong first name association there. 275 average, 21 home runs, 22 stolen bases. A very impressive rookie season for him. And I just noticed he's 1 year younger than me, so I'm getting to the point where people my age are starting to play baseball, and I don't want to feel old yet, guys. Anyway, I just know, man, that's crazy. Anyway, looking at the pitchers now, we have 3 pitchers for the Brewers. First off here, we have Brian Hudson. Great bullpen season from him. Great relief pitching season. 1.73, 6-1, 62 strikeouts. Is his first SIG with the Brewers, I'm pretty sure. 68 base card, everything above 70 except that stamina. Excellent. Brewers pitching is actually pretty top tier in this game, so that only improves it. Next up, we have Coing right here. Jared Coing, another new SIG into the game. Never had another SIG card in this game before. And first one for the Brewers, 2.47 ERA, 9-4, 63 strikeouts, 55 games played. This one's a 65 base overall card. A little high on the stamina. Location is good though, so I'd say this is better than Andrew Kittredge, who we looked at earlier, but that high stamina does, you know, disrupt it a little bit. Still a good card to look for as a relief pitcher, not the worst thing in the world. Anything 63 base or lower is just absolutely putrid, but 65 is workable with. And then Payamps right here. Joel Payamps, he played in 2023 for the Brewers, had a good season last year, but didn't get a SIG card this year though. 3.05 ERA, 68 games, 3-7 record, 59 strikeouts with 6 saves, 66 base overall, a little bit better than the one we just looked at, and everything above 70 except break. So exceptional stuff. Devin Williams did not get a SIG. I'm pretty sure he performed to standards this past season, but Williams has a couple, actually several SIGs for the Brewers, his best being from 2020 at 70 base. So I think it was a good move by Contos to give new pitchers here instead of just, you know, recycling Devin Williams. Again, he's on the Yankees now, so we'll see how that goes for 2025. And that does it for the Brewers pitching and hitting. On to the Cincinnati Reds. I know quite a few of you have Cincinnati Reds teams. Looking at the batters here, we have 3 SIGs and batter SIGs that are very good for the Reds. The Reds are improving since their terrible year, I believe it was in 2022 or 2021. They have definitely been getting much better over the past years with their SIGs. You guys know Nick Senzel's terrible 2022 SIG, I think it was. 63 base. It's still here, I think. But first off here, we have Tyler Stevenson, not Schroederson. No idea where I got that from. Tyler Stevenson, catcher card, 19 home runs, 258 average, a good amount of fielding and good hitting stats as well. Similar to William Contreras. So Stevenson has another SIG card. I'm pretty sure this one is better though. So 24 is definitely the card to look for. As I speak, there he is, 21. Stevenson right there, his 24 is better. Next up, Jonathan India here, 69 base. Best season since his rookie year. 248 average, 15 home runs, 13 stolen bases. He hasn't lived up to the hype, but this SIG card is exceptional at a 69 base, and for a second baseman, he's pretty well balanced out. And then we have Ellie De La Cruz from 2024, his first SIG ever. He could have gotten one last year, but I think it was good for Contuas to wait until he performed well to give him a SIG, and he performed very well this year. 25 home runs, 67 stolen bases, 259 average. He has the highest sprint speed in the American League, or sorry, National League, and I think across all of baseball for that matter of fact. He's going to be a superstar, born in 2002, a year older than me. 70 base overall, 80 base speed. Surprised they gave him higher speed than Turang, who had close to equal amount of stolen bases, but Contos sometimes just gives higher stats to players, and he did have more stolen bases, so it does make sense. Anyway, good barrel it up card here. Also could be a candidate for 5-tool. He is a shortstop though, so that fielding, you probably want to train for 5-tool because fielding for shortstops are very important, and it is the lowest base stat. So I would suggest if you do end up getting this card as a Reds team, train for 5-tool player. It would be the best call in my opinion. 2 pitchers for the Reds this year, 1 reliever, 1 starter. Hunter Green has started to get slowly better and better. This is his best year now, 73 base overall card, great velocity and location. He's always had high velocity. Control has just always been his problem. Almost a full season at 26 games, 2.75 ERA, 169 strikeouts, 9-5 record. If he continues to stay healthy, he can have much better seasons, possibly win a Cy Young in the future, but so far this is his best year. Love to see Hunter Green right there. And then Jacob Junis, 24, mostly know him for being on the Royals, but I guess he's got a Reds card now. He was on the Reds. Really cool stuff here. 68 base. He played 24 games, 2.69 ERA, 4-0, 51 strikeouts. I'm guessing he bounced in and out of the bullpen and the starting rotation, so that's why he kind of got a hybrid, high stamina relief pitcher card, just like other people in the past, Ryan Yarbrough for the Rays, and there have been a few exceptions like that. But Junis here is a relief pitcher card. High stamina is a little bit deceptive with the 68 base overall. Should probably be a 67 or 66. Either way, still a good card. 75 base fastball and 74 location. Nothing to sneeze at. And he did have a good year with a 2.69 ERA, so not too shabby. And finally, we're going to look at the Pittsburgh Pirates. My Pittsburgh Pirates, they got no batters this year. So I believe they're the only team that went without a batter. And Comtois could have given one to Brian Reynolds, a few other candidates that I can't name off the top of my head, but Comtois just decided not to give them any batters this year, which is a questionable thing. They usually at least give 1 batter and 1 pitcher for every team. For the Pirates, though, they decided not to, so we won't be looking at any batters. They gave 3 pitchers, though. I think they have the least amount of team sigs added this year, but the 3 pitchers that they got, are they good? My goodness. First off, Paul Skeens, well deserving of a SIG card this year. 73 base, everything above a 70 base overall, and he had a 1.96 ERA, 11-3. He was unhittable at certain points. Only 3 losses, 170 strikeouts, 23 games played. If he had played a full season, I would have guessed he probably would have won the Cy Young. He's a Cy Young candidate for this upcoming year, and man, is he a great pitcher or what? But Paul Skeens 24 here is a card I'm definitely looking for my Pirates team. Next up, we have Aroldis Chapman, who signed with the Red Sox this offseason. 66 base overall card. I'm surprised he didn't get traded middle of the season. Pirates decided to keep him. I don't know why, but either way, he got a SIG for the Pirates this year, and it does help improve their bullpen. Pirates bullpen is one of the worst in the game. This will definitely help, though. 3.79 ERA, 5-5, 14 saves, 98 strikeouts. Chapman is still throwing heat at age 36 now, I believe. So Chapman's longevity with his arm has been pretty impressive, especially how hard he throws and the rate of injuries with pitchers that throw as hard as he does. He's been very consistent and a great and well-deserved SIG from the last year. Finally, Luis Ortiz here, 3.32 ERA, 37 games played only, so I'm guessing he may have either gotten injured or he bounced in and out of the bullpen and the starting rotation. 107 strikeouts, 7 wins, 6 losses. He is a relief pitcher card, high stamina just like Jacob Junis, so I'm guessing he was in the rotation at some point in time. Good card, probably should be around a 65 base with that higher stamina. If you drop the stamina to 50, let's say, 53, he'll probably be around a 66 to 65 base with that low break especially. So, a good relief pitcher, a little bit deceptive with the overall, but I think the 3 SIGs that the Pirates got are well deserved. Just kind of unfortunate they didn't get any batters, so hopefully this year in 2025, with the batters that they do have coming into the new year, they'll improve and they will get some more SIGs. That does it for looking at SIGs for today, though. If you guys, again, want to check out the rankings for the teams, link to my spreadsheet that I've created in the description box down below. We are on the Astros team today, and we have a good amount of packs. Let's look at what we've been working with. I have actually made a lot of changes to this team since you guys last saw. First off, here in the batting order, I have Special Trained Yurli Gurriel. He's fully maxed out, almost fully maxed out, sorry. He has a few more levels, I believe. Actually, I fully maxed out his special training. He just has one more level, I think, on his skills right here. I'm going to go to heavy hitter, and his trainers are insane, so he's been improved. I've also gotten batter's chemistry. I decided to do it. I went and normal gray black diamond changed Josh Reddick here, got batter's chemistry, got pretty lucky with my premiums, and did that. Also in the bullpen, I have black diamond Will Harris here. I was looking for bullpen day on him, or sorry, pitcher's chem on him. I ended up getting bullpen day and said, you know what? I'm going to roll with it and see if I can get a middle relief set. I got dominant pitcher, bullpen day fixer. He could be adjusted for the bullpen, for the dominant pitcher bonus. I probably could shift trainers around and make that happen, but I'm happy with that. I actually ended up upgrading my Chris Davinsky 16 that I pulled a long time ago already, trained him up very well, got a redistribution ticket that was really awesome here, 5 to stamina, 21 location, 15 velocity, and then I landed pitcher's chemistry on him. So he's my pitcher's chem guy for the time being. In the future, if I end up replacing him, I may end up trying to get it on Raleigh Fingers instead, since he's a legend, and there is an added bonus that goes with getting pitcher's chemistry on a legend. But other than that, I haven't changed much. I don't know if I showed you guys that I got bullpen day and finesse pitcher, a little lower on the skills, but I'm going to improve on that eventually. Kind of low on premium skill change tickets right now. And then I don't know if I showed Dallas Keuchel here. I finished his skill set again, a little low on the levels for endgame set, but I did get Dom, Untouchable, and Control Master, so I'm happy. I'm satisfied for now. Those are the changes that have been made. Most importantly, pitcher's chemistry and batter's chemistry I've finally gotten after years of me delaying. I probably should have gotten it a lot earlier, and we got a special team selective diamond pack in our inventory from Com2Us just as I'm making this video. I don't know what that is. We'll open it up though and we'll see who we get. But looking at our inventory here, 5 SIG player packs, 1 special SIG, no mileage SIG today. And let's start off, as always, with silver player packs. We have 10 of them. Let me know how you guys are doing. How did your guys' pick'em tournament go for club? For me, the club tournament's all over now, and for pick'em, I went with Herman Tacos all the way, and it was a mistake. On all my teams, though, I ended up getting premium skill change tickets. I got 5 picks right on all of them. I missed a couple picks on some of my teams, unfortunately, but no SIG player packs on any of them, so that was kind of depressing. Should have gone with Primetime. I'm pretty sure Primetime has been the winner of the club tournament every single time, except maybe once or twice. Let me know if you guys know. I don't really keep track of who wins that thing, but kind of sad we didn't get SIG packs from that. First Prime card in a long time here. Let's open this and see who it is. It is Houston Astros Dallas Keuchel. What do you know? I have him already. I've taken him to Black Diamond. I actually have a Prime Black Diamond Dallas Keuchel that I no longer use because I have the SIG. So a Team Prime. That's pretty cool. Maybe in the future, when Team SIGs get added, or sorry, Team Primes get added so frequently and there's more and more and more, maybe Com2Us will eventually add a Team Prime craft. Possibly. Kevin Newman 24 for the Diamondbacks. Not sure if he signed with any team. He may still be with the Diamondbacks. Last set of 10 premiums though. Can we get another diamond? Boom. 3 diamonds and 1 prime. 2. Whoa. All right. 4 diamonds. 1 prime out of 50. That is insane. The rates are incredible right now. And we get another Astro. Altuve 19. I don't need him, but man, we're getting lucky to start off. I hope this doesn't take away anything from the SIG player packs. Yasmani for the Pirates. I forgot. I didn't remember him getting traded to the Pirates from the White Sox. I missed that. But that is weird seeing Yasmani Grandal in a Pirates uniform. He has definitely fallen off a cliff since his great 2019 season with the Brewers. Man, he's just not been the same. All right, moving on here. We have team selective packs, and then we'll do some special training. I'm special training Joe Morgan right now on my bench, so 10 of these, no diamonds. Can we get another prime? We're gonna get lucky again. Nope, not even a gold. Okay, well, I used all my luck in the premiums, guys. Let's just call it a day. We're not getting anything here, and no upgrade material really. Pretty much everybody in my starting lineup is maxed out, and with pitcher's chemistry and batter's chem, really now the focus is team SIGs and mentor. If I can focus on mentor. I haven't been able to focus on mentor, to be quite honest. 1 gold player pack here. Forget where this came from. Pretty sure it came from an event. Zach Wheeler. All right, let's do special training, and we'll be back with the packs. All right, moving on here with the ultimate player packs. Also, guys, there are still some huge free agents on the market in real life waiting to be signed, such as Alex Bregman and Pete Alonso. Let me know where you guys think those guys will sign. There's also Anthony Santander and a couple of good pitchers like Jack Flaherty. Recently, Charlie Morton got signed to the Baltimore Orioles. This is a good DJ LeMahieu card for the Rockies. I would like that if I were a Rockies team. And a terrible Anthony Rendon, rookie Anthony Rendon, actually. All right, let's do Ultimate Team Selective Pack here. Let's go Astros. I really want the Red Sox to sign Alex Bregman or trade for Nolan Arenado. There have been rumors, but more than likely, I've heard that Alex Bregman will probably sign with the Tigers. I don't know if that will happen or that's just the most likely scenario, but if he does, it makes sense. AJ Hinch is the manager, his former manager, and yeah, it just makes sense on paper. Team selective special diamond player pack here. I don't need any of these guys, really. Kyle Tucker, 2024, got traded to the Cubs, so Tucker is not really... I don't know what to say about him, man. I really wish he stayed with the Astros. Anyway, here, I really don't know who to pick or choose. Graveman, McCormick, I'm going to go with Altuve just for Altuve's sake. I'm hoping I can eventually get an Altuve SIG. Out of all the Astros that I've gotten, I think I should have probably gotten one Altuve by now that's a SIG, but I haven't, so we'll see if that happens in the video. There's a Dansby Swanson from this past year. No Astros, though. Shelby Miller from 2013. Let's refresh. Can we get an Astro or a special card? Nope. And we're going to go with Paxton here. He seems to be the best player. I have 23 of these special Diamond Player Selective packs, so let's flip through a couple of them. I don't even know how much we're going to go through. Nick Senzel for the White Sox, yikes. It's kind of fitting he ended up on there with a bad year he had with the Reds in 23 or 22. Gotta feel bad for him, though. He was a top prospect at one point. Let's refresh. Can we get an Astro? Special card. We do get an Astro. It's a Julks from 23. Let's take him. Randall Grichuk on the Diamondbacks is a little bit weird to see. So used to seeing him in a Blue Jays uniform or Cardinals uniform. Let's do 3 more of these. Here we don't see anything again. A good Brandon Lau from 2020. Kevin Kiermaier, who just retired this past offseason. Sad to see him go. Played for the Dodgers, won a World Series though, good for him. And this refresh here, Max Scherzer from 2018, best card right there. I'll take that. A lot of Max Scherzer's cards for the Nationals are very, very similar. 2 more here. This first one doesn't have anything. Garrett Crochet, who is now a Red Sox, which I'm very happy about. But that's a White Sox card of him. We see an Astro, Christian Javier, who had an injury-riddled season this past year. A couple of White Sox. We're going to go with the Javier, though, in case we get a SIG of his. Javier in my starting rotation is the last starting pitcher I need to replace. So if I don't end up getting an Altuve, I'm hoping if I could just pull a different starting pitcher that's not named Verlander, Keuchel, or Mike Scott, that I can put him in the rotation. All right, Hunter Brown, 2023. He did get a SIG for the Astros. The Astros got a lot of SIGs this last year, so there's a higher chance of me getting an Astros SIG. Hunter Brown right there, we'll take him. This is 23 card. His 24 card has a SIG. All right, team selective Diamond Player packs here. 4 of them. Let's go Astros. Astros have legends. Never gotten a team legend before. It's still bound to happen someday, I hope. But the rarity of that is like, it's smaller than just pulling a normal legend. Brad Peacock from 2017. He is back in the game. He's been back in the game for a while now, but he had a really, this was one of the best Astros starting pitchers for the longest time until the Astros started going off. When I first played in 2018, his 2017 was coveted by many Astros players because that low stamina, training for that high velocity was super easy with the grade increase. But all these other cards here, nothing to really get excited about. 2 Aledmus Diaz is. I'm surprised he's still playing for the Astros, to be quite honest. All right, team select Diamond Batter pitcher pack. We're going to go both batter because there are batter legends for the Astros, that being Jeff Bagwell. They don't have any pitching legends, so Bagwell is the only one that I can get. And first off here, we're going to see a George Springer 19. I have his 2020 SIG, so this won't be used for anything other than Mentor in the future, possibly. And then finally, last one, please be an orange glow. It'd make me so happy. It's not happening. It's one of these days, guys. I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm going to get a legend. And we get another Springer, 16. I hope this doesn't mean we're getting another Springer. If I do end up duping a SIG, I have that Carlos Correa from the Team Select SIG player pack from League Mode that I can craft with. And I do have the right amount of club coins. So, skipping Prime player packs, again, we'll do that some other time. Signature player packs and SIG combos to come. Let's see if we can get any team SIGs. 5 regular SIG player packs, no diamonds. That's all right. Let's see some 2024 SIGs. I want to see some of the new ones that we haven't gone over yet, possibly from the National League West, or best case scenario, 2024 team Astros cards. First one, let's go from right to left with the silvers. First card on the right is a Wilson Contreras from the Cubs in 2021. Good year with them. 66 base overall, a little bit lower on the fielding. Hope you guys can see this. It's behind my camera. Good hitting stats as well. Sorry to you Cubs teams out there. Next SIG on the left of him, we see a Jake Arrieta, 2018. He was added back into the game last year. He's retired. For the Phillies, though, this isn't the best starting pitcher card. I remember Greenbeard. If you guys know who Greenbeard is, shout out to Greenbeard. He's not making content anymore. He just put up his teams for sale. I think he sold his teams, actually. 69 base overall. Jake Arrieta, vintage card. I want to say vintage card. It's in theory, but he's a good oldie right there. Next card in the middle is a Tampa Bay Ray, Yandy Diaz. 2022. He's been a consistent high average hitter and a really good hitter for the Tampa Bay Rays over the last 3 seasons. Good card, a good year for him. Getting into the golds now, on the left, we have a Cincinnati Reds Alexis Diaz, 3.07 ERA, 2023, 37 saves, 65 base. And then finally, far left side is a Dodgers Manny Machado. Coveted and highly desired by many Dodgers teams out there. I do want to apologize for that. That is a troll for me. I would use him, but man, that is a beautiful signature. High fielding, high hitting stats. He's like the perfect shortstop card. Perfect shortstop card. Beautiful. I just wish I had him on my Dodgers team. All right, special SIG player pack. 3 chances of getting an Astro here. No diamonds this time around, unlike the last video. All silvers. Let's do left to right. First card on the left. Rangers, Brad Brockbert. Don't remember what his first name is. 66 base overall card. High stamina. But again, I would like a relief pitcher on my Rangers team. I could fill out my bullpen eventually with SIGs for Rangers. Middle card, we see a Cleveland Guardians, Sam Henches from 2022, 67 base this time around. Bullpen cards for the Cleveland Guardians have always been good. And then finally on the right side is a Phillies Nicholas Castellanos. I'm going to go with Castellanos just because he is the best card here. Hopefully we have some better luck in SIG combos. Let's do those right now. All right, here we have SIG combos, couple of Dodgers here, and we're still looking for our first team SIG of 2025. So can this be the video where we get our first team SIG of 2025? I wonder how long it's going to take until I get my first team SIG of the year. Let's do Miguel Rojas, Will Smith, and Manny Machado here. 3, 2, 1. First combo of the day, we get a Colorado Rockies Ryan McMahon from 2021. I was just looking at this card recently. 23 home runs, 254 average. Not the greatest. I think he has a better year from 2019. I could be wrong though. Ryan McMahon though, let's combo him with Diaz and Diaz. 2 Diaz's. 1,000 stars again. 3, 2, 1. We get a Dansby Swanson, 2022 for the Braves. His last year with the Braves, 71 base overall card. Amazing season from him. All 162 games played that season. And our last combo, SIG combo of the day, Swanson, Arrieta, and Contreras. 3, 2, 1. We get another Philly, Zach Wheeler 22. So Phillies teams, I'm sorry, I'm keeping a couple of Phillies cards at the current moment. 73 base, not his best year. Has a better card from 21 and a better year in 2024. But with that, that is going to do it for what we have today. As you guys can see, I still have my Dan Rader here waiting to be grade increased with a decent train. And I also have this Duke Carlos Correa. Also have Billy Wagner right here. Haven't upgraded him yet. He's eventually going to go into the bullpen and replace the Prime, but not before Rader goes into the lineup. And hopefully I can get a different team SIG before that to either add into the rotation, or I can add like an Altuve or something. Eventually I hope to do that. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers in my description box down below. I know they'd appreciate your guys' support, and I know you guys would really enjoy their videos. Also, feel free to follow me on social media. My links to Discord, Reddit, and Instagram are also in my description box. I post MLB 9 Innings content there weekly. I know you guys would enjoy some more of that as well. And with all that said and done, that's going to be it for me today. Have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. I'll see you in the next video.